You know, we all have a morning routine, but have you ever really stopped to think about what that routine is actually building? Today, we're going to unpack this really powerful idea. Your morning doesn't just kick off your day, it's literally the architect of your entire life.
So let me ask you this, straight up. Is your morning building you, or is it breaking you? It's a pretty intense question, because according to the philosophy we're digging into, there's really no middle ground. That first hour is either a powerful investment in your strength, or it's a total surrender to chaos. So, which is it?
And this quote, right here, this is the heart of it all. This isn't about little productivity hacks or life hacks. Nope. This is about mental architecture. I want you to think of your morning as the training ground, the gym, where you are developing the single most important muscle you have, your mind.
Now, why call it a battleground? Well, for a very good reason. Your morning is when your mind is at its most vulnerable. But here's the flip side. It's also at its most receptive. It is the critical window where you either seize control or you basically hand over the keys to the world's noise for the rest of the day.
Think of it like this. You're pulling a giant lever. The very first thing you allow into your mind, whether it's gratitude or scrolling through social media, a clear intention or wave of anxiety, that one pull sets the momentum for your entire day. It carries you through every meeting, every challenge, every single decision that follows.
So how do we actually win this daily battle? Well, the strategy is a really simple but incredibly powerful three-pillar framework. First, we're going to build our inner foundation. Then, we protect our mental space. And finally, we choose to act with intention. Let's start with pillar number 1.
All right, pillar 1. This is all about the internal work. It's about fortifying your mind from the inside out, building those walls before the world gets a chance to come rushing in with all its demands and distractions.
And the tools for this? They're so simple, but wow, are they profound. We're going to start with gratitude to set the entire tone for the day. Then, we use our own words to direct our minds. And finally, we practice patience, because this allows for real, sustainable growth.
Let's be clear. Gratitude isn't just some nice, fluffy feeling. It's a power. It literally shifts the atmosphere in your mind from chaos to calm. What it does is it trains your brain to focus on what you have, not what you lack. This builds a kind of mental resilience that complaining and worrying just can't touch.
This next part is about seizing control of your inner narrator. You know that voice. Before all the doubt and fear can even start their monologue for the day, you have to interrupt them. These are not empty affirmations. Think of them as commands. You are telling your mind, hey, I'm in charge here.
Okay, so once you've started building up that inner strength, you got to protect it, right? That brings us to pillar 2, creating a powerful boundary, a force field between your focus and all the noise of the world.
And there are 3 non-negotiables here. First, and this is a big one, protect your peace. The phone does not get your attention first thing in the morning. Second, you have to consciously release the weight of yesterday. And third, be absolutely ruthless about protecting your physical and mental environment.
And this slide, it just lays it all out, doesn't it? Look at the 2 paths. On one side, starting with intention creates a calm inner world, clarity, and purposeful action. On the other side, starting with distraction, your phone, the news, you're just flooded with chaos and comparison, which forces you to be reactive all day long.
Protecting your space also means letting go of what happened yesterday. The past, yeah, it offers us lessons. But just replaying your mistakes over and over, that's not learning. That's just carrying dead weight, and it steals all your energy from today. The goal here is to extract the wisdom and just drop the emotional baggage. So, now that you've built this sanctuary for your mind, it's time to channel all that focused energy. This brings us to our final pillar, translating all that inner work into disciplined, real-world results. This is where the mindset becomes reality.
This pillar is built on 4 really key practices. First up, we move our body to energize our mind. Even just 5 minutes can make a world of difference. Second, we choose the reliability of discipline over the fleeting feeling of motivation. Third, we set a single, clear direction. And finally, we choose courage.
Okay, let's just pause on this for a second, because this is a total game changer. Motivation feels awesome, but it's completely unreliable, right? It just depends on your mood. Discipline, on the other hand, is a choice. It's a system you build. It creates your identity through your actions no matter how you feel. And that is what actually gets results.
Ever feel totally overwhelmed by a massive to-do list? The strategy here is so simple. Just decide on one thing. What is the one action that will truly move the needle forward for you today? Getting that clarity prevents you from drifting, and it builds this incredible momentum. And that one meaningful action? Yeah, it's probably going to require some courage. I mean, real growth never happens in the comfort zone. This isn't about being fearless. It's about looking the fear, the doubt, the uncertainty right in the eye and making the decision to take that step anyway.
So let's bring this all together. These pillars, these practices, they're not just some checklist for a better morning. They are the tools you use to literally build a new version of yourself. We're talking about forging an identity that doesn't just fold under pressure.
And this right here, this captures the fundamental law at work. You simply cannot build a strong life on top of a weak mindset. It's impossible. Your external world will always be a reflection of your internal one. If you want to elevate your life, you have to start by elevating your mind. And this is the final, most empowering idea of all. You are the architect. Your thoughts, there's the blueprints. Your morning choices, they're the construction crew. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the designer of your reality. Full stop.
And so we end with this challenge. This isn't just a question to think about. With these tools and this framework, the power is literally in your hands. The battle begins the moment you open your eyes. So what will you build?